Bumgarner. I'm a singer-songwriter, performer, yeah. Well, I took lessons after knowing just like a few chords and stuff, and the lessons were helpful, just not really in the direction I wanted to go. I was just like, I don't want to do that, like I just want to be able to write songs, so it was nice to learn enough chords to feel like I could start writing. But I didn't write my first song that I consider to be my first song until freshman year, 3 years ago, yeah. Probably been like meeting such amazing people. Like Planet What has done so much for me. They like really pushed me to play more shows and like started trying to book me my own shows. And like Sylvia Rath, they're super inspiring. Like they're my age too, so it's nice to have someone like that is the same age as me playing these shows that are mostly with like adults. Making one friend in the music scene to like turn into this whole big thing, because I was scared of Planet What. Like I knew about them and I was like, oh, like they intimidate me, and then I played that show with them and I just talked to them, and then literally the next day Kylie was like, can you play this show? And I was like, yeah. It's really important for like youth in general to be taken seriously, especially young women and like people of color and like just any like non-male identifying people, because honestly they just need their chance to like speak. I feel like I see these women or non-binary people trying like twice as hard and getting half the recognition, and it's really hard to talk about that sometimes with men because they take it as like a personal attack. So yeah, I think it's just important to have this representation because like their stories need to be told. It helps people gain more empathy, like, and be more self-aware when they're at shows, like, oh, maybe I should be quiet during this set, or maybe I should like not say something creepy to that girl I just saw perform. Sometimes I feel like it's not intentional, like the creepy undertone from like men, but it's hard because I get like people who I can tell are being sincere and they're like, I really loved your set, and that's all they say, and I appreciate that. But then there's the people who are like kind of hitting on you, and the people who are kind of like, well, I record music and like I could record you, or like I have people say things that they think is a compliment, like, oh, you should do, like play full band, or like, and I'm like, I know. But I've definitely felt unsafe. I've definitely played shows where I'm the only girl. It's just like a weird feeling. As like a young girl, you kind of feel like you have to prove yourself and you have to try and be taken seriously, and like especially in music, because people kind of take what you say as being just like angsty, and they kind of just like chalk it up to that. But it's definitely like an actual like hard thing to be a young female musician, and people kind of just like think you're being dramatic. If any of you like follow me on Facebook, you probably saw I posted about this is the first show I've ever played where I was playing with another solo artist that's not a man, which is literally crazy. So I'm super stoked about that. Quiet, like sad music, and I think there's like something beautiful about it, the room being just silent except for that. But some people just never grew up with that, and they just are uncomfortable with like something so quiet and vulnerable, and they don't know what to do. Sometimes there's a lot of mixed bills. Like people will come for a band and they like are annoyed that it's like quiet music and they can't like mosh or whatever. And honestly, I'd rather you just like go outside and like wait to come in than just like sit there and be like on like literally on your phone or just talking over me, because it's like hard for me to focus if I can't even hear myself. My worst moment has just been like having to deal with things surrounding like abuse or misogyny with my friend group. Like we call out things like that and we end up getting so much like shit for it, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. So it kind of feels like you're doing the right thing, but then you don't want to do it because so much comes with that. It's like hard because before I had really been integrated into this scene and like tried to like get put on shows and stuff, I really only knew my boyfriend's band, and they're an all-male band, Downward. They're great. They'd always been super supportive to me, and like so I had that idea of like men in this scene, and so I was like, oh, it's gonna be fine. And then you start playing shows and you get like people will start just saying condescending things to you, or kind of just treating you different because you're a solo artist, but also because you're a girl. And I think it's so hard being like a young female solo artist because no one takes me seriously as a young girl anyways. So then when I'm trying to like book my own shows or like show people my music, it's kind of like, oh, that's cute, you know, and that's not really what I want.